Philippines President Rodrigo Duterte has arrived in Beijing for a 4-day visit to improve ties between the Asian neighbors. Duterte is scheduled to meet his Chinese counterpart on Thursday for talks on trade and security. The visit could help transform a relationship marked by rival territorial claims in the South China Sea. Let's take a look now at that dispute. China claims ownership of over 90% of the South China Sea, also known as the Nine-Dash Line. The sea itself is rich in resources, while close to $5 trillion worth of goods are transported through it each year. But Malaysia, Vietnam, Brunei, the Philippines, and Taiwan also claim the sea. Each country involved in the dispute has claims over the Spratly Islands, but only China and the Philippines claim the Scarborough Shoal. The Shoal Islands are closer to the Philippines than to China. For more on this, Epstein is in China's capital. Dan, all the business that Duterte is hoping to secure, the question on everyone's mind is, what will Duterte have to give up?
Well, it's a fair question. Just listening to your summary there just shows you just how important this meeting is, and how this sudden appearance of a change of tactic has implications far beyond just Philippines-China relations. But the thing is, Duterte has assured everyone he's not giving up anything. In fact, according to Filipino media, if he were to give up anything, he could face impeachment. He said it's not on the agenda, and in fact, there are sources saying that the Filipino fishermen will be given conditional fishing rights. However, that's quite an easy thing to grant when you look at what's at stake. It's military bases. It's artificial islands in the South China Sea. So it's quite an easy concession for China to make towards improving relations that could see, China not only have to answer to the Hague Treaty, but actually can ignore it and have the Philippines' blessing.
And does this represent a permanent shift in allegiances for the Philippines?
Well, this is a slightly trickier question to answer. I mean, if you look just last week, and over the past few weeks, the Philippines have been bashing America. Duterte has been bashing America, and now saying that they want friendly talks with China. And the Philippines has been friends with America for over 70 years. They're treaty allies. But it's a very new president. He's just been in office just over 3 months now. And America is choosing not to pay too much heed to these kind of colorful remarks about Obama can go to hell. So it's not right to say that it represents a change in foreign policy. In fact, Duterte himself says he wants to balance foreign policy. He wants, instead of this being the era of the Philippines being a friend of China, it's the era, he hopes, in which the Philippines can stand on its own legs and be an independent power, equidistant from these strong powers like America and China.
Dan Epstein, thank you very much for that update.